What's up, everyone? Here to do Hajime no Ippo Season 3, Episode 1, and I definitely have to say I'm pretty excited that it's finally back. I don't know if you've been on my channel before, but if you have, you know I just got into this series probably about 3 months ago when I heard that it was announced, and honestly, what a perfect time, because I was told to watch this series a long time ago, but I just never really got into it. But now that I am, man, I must say it's one of my favorite animes ever. It's just, there's so much action, you have some really cool characters, and yeah, this week's episode, it was actually, it didn't have a lot of action, but what I have to say about it is I like that the flashback wasn't that long. In some other series, you have a flashback for a whole entire episode or most of the episode. I like how they just did the flashback like the first part of the episode and then got right into where we're at now. And it wasn't really a complicated episode. It could get broken down in a couple different parts, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go over the main points and what I thought about them, because it's pretty simple. But yeah, man, it was a sad episode, but I definitely enjoyed it. So the episode starts off with Ippo, and he's on his boat, and he's just thinking that he's finally getting close to learning what being strong is, because that's one of Ippo's goals. Like, he had a lot of goals throughout the series, but I just thought that was a very interesting one, like finding out what actually is strong to you. But yeah, we get a little flashback, and man, this was so sad, dude. I don't know about you guys, but I thought this was so sad. Like, but we definitely needed it though, because I don't, if you guys obviously are caught up, and if you haven't watched the previous seasons, I don't know what you're doing, because you need to, but if you're caught up, you know that we really don't know much about Ippo's dad, and I just thought it was really interesting to see like how he passed and what Ippo went through. And yeah, man, it was sad, but pretty much his dad was a fisherman, and he used to go out by himself, and they went out on a really stormy night, and he was supposed to be back, but he ended up saving some guy's life by giving him his raft. And man, Ippo's dad was stuck out there in the ocean, and he ended up passing away. But man, Ippo could not handle it. Like, his dad passed away, they had a funeral and everything, and he said he was gonna wait because his dad never breaks promises. And man, it was just so sad, because that's just like, I don't know, it's just like a son to a father. Like, if you have a dad like that, I don't know if you guys can, but I don't know, you can relate if you know somebody that never breaks promises, and he truly believed that his dad wouldn't break his promise. And some people told him like, Ippo, it's over and stuff, and his mom even came out because she was really worried about him, and she had to tell him to come back, and he was sad. And it was just also interesting to see his mom when she was younger, because we've always seen her as like a older woman, or yes, for the most part. And yeah, we just see how he passed away and what Ippo went through, and he eventually overcomes it. He finds his dad's hat, and he overcomes the situation. And after that, we go back to where we're at now, and there's a guy, we get introduced to a really thick-necked guy. And by the way, that was the first thing I noticed, and they were talking about it, but Aoki was saying it. But yeah, that guy has a super thick neck, like, he looks strong. But his name is Iwo or something like that, and I guess he was, the only thing that he was saying really about Ippo is that he was going to defeat his Dempsey role. And I have to say this also, like, it seems like everybody is after that Dempsey role. Like, I don't know if it's for headlines or like, but everybody talks crap about his Dempsey role and says they can stop it, but nobody has yet, so I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, Ippo's training pretty hard, and also I have to say I'm pretty excited because it's the Champions Carnival, and man, I'm just too hyped to see Takamura fight. And I'm sure if you guys seen that Brian Hawk Takamura fight, you guys are ready to see it. And Aoki is his first title match, so that's not bad. And yeah, it's pretty basic, but the guy Iwo, he has a lot of strength also, as such as Ippo does, and he's an end fighter. And at first he wants to brawl in the beginning of the match, and they're just brawling for 5 straight matches, and it's a stalemate. But then, man, I did think about this. That guy was like a fisherman too, and he was saying that he was a son of the sea, just like Ippo. And I thought it was interesting that he just like, in my opinion, this is what it is. I think that that guy might do like some underwater training or something like that, and that's why Ippo couldn't breathe after 5 rounds, because this guy is just so used to the pressure from being below water. But who knows? I'm sure we'll find out. But yeah, I have to say, pretty good way to start off the season with Hajime no Ippo. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. What did you think about Ippo? What do you think is going to happen in the next episode? Because obviously we know Ippo overcomes stuff, but one thing I love about this series, he has lost before, and a lot of times I do think he's going to lose, and I just feel like you never know, because the one time he did lose, I didn't think he was going to, but yeah, it's interesting, and hopefully he finishes this guy off and we can get to a Takamura fight, because I'm definitely ready to see that. But yeah, like I said, good episode. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks.